Good morning, I'm Wendy Petrie and this is your morning news fix for Wednesday, the 14th of January. In this update, Donald Trump is risking further inflaming matters in Iran, urging anti-government demonstrators to keep protesting and adding help is on its way. The US president has raised the possibility of intervention in Iran and his national security team meets today to discuss its options. Thousands are feared dead as the country's regime violently cracks down on anti-government protests. One Iranian security official told Reuters the death toll could now be 2,000. As Trump posts on social media, the BBC's Paul Adams believes the US may view this as an opportunity to overthrow Iran's conservative Islamic regime.
There is a definite sense from his post this morning that he believes that this could be the moment. Iran is probably in as weak a position now as it has been for a long time.
Hitting the pause button could be the answer to power woes. The Electricity Authority is launching a new plan that would pay large firms to reduce their power during grid emergencies so the lights can stay on in Kiwi homes. The authority says in the worst cases, large firms could be paid to work later in the day when demand is lower. He says they don't need to completely shut down, but rather avoid high demand periods. Politicians are being asked not to use immigrants as political footballs ahead of the next election. Race Relations Commissioner Melissa Darby says discussions of immigration can be robust and also remain respectful. She says she's met hundreds of people up and down the country as part of her role, and those in-person chats have been really heartening.
Not one has said anything to me but that they want to live in the United New Zealand. They want to get to know their neighbours. They want to meet people from different backgrounds.
The Crown is set to spend large on land transport over the next 2 decades. A briefing paper from the Ministry of Transport has found more than $250 billion would be divvied out if all proposed projects were come to fruition. That would be more than half New Zealand's current GDP. The ministry has told the Transport Minister he needs to prioritise all projects, not just the expensive roads of national significance. In a speech in November, Chris Bishop said the biggest challenge to the roads of national significance would be sorting out how to pay for them. Tractor sales have been able to plough through a tough economic period. There was a 10% increase in the number of annual tractor deliveries last year compared to the year prior. The Tractor and Machinery Association says it's a big improvement on 2 years before that. General Manager Phil Holden says it's a simple success story.
The primary sector itself is probably in one of the most positive spaces it's been post-COVID.
To sport now, and Moana Pacifica coach Tana Umangas addressed his squad with a cardboard cutout of Ardie Savia to highlight the hole the All Blacks' sabbatical absence will leave for Super Rugby in 2026. Success for New Zealand on centre court at the ASB Tennis Classic. James Watt and Finn Reynolds have won their opening doubles match via a super tie-break. Michael Carrick will manage the Manchester United football team until the end of the season. And Jack Doohan and Renault-owned Alpine Formula One team have agreed to part ways. I'm Wendy Petrie. That's your latest news fix. We'll be back with the next update at midday from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.